this straight. You say your mother was eating your cheese without your permission?
Yes, sir.
You got upset, drove to the shops to buy some more, and then you had some sort of accident and ended up inside a container bound for Morocco.
I think Tommy is on his way. Where's Alexa? Where's Alexa gone? There's Alexa.
On stage.
So Alexa, were you shot in some absolutely crazy countries? What was it like on the production, like handling that as a producer?
Crazy, but amazing. We had an incredible crew. I think most of them are in the audience here.
Shout out to your crew, cast.
Yeah, it was amazing. I line produced and it was just the best job that I've ever had, travelling around the world, and we got to go to Morocco. We had fixers with us in Spain as well, who were amazing. And it was just, yeah, brilliant. Really, really good.
And how many countries did you shoot?
We shot in Morocco, Italy, Spain, and UK. And we all got sick. By the end of it, I think it was just Alberto and the DOP that was left standing.
Yeah, the DOP puking too, but
yeah.
it's alright.
Yeah, Tommy, everybody, Tommy Frank.
I made it away.
Same character you are. Okay, Tommy, to you actually. So Morocco must have been a very difficult place to drive a car in, especially that scene where you're in Marrakesh and you're pretending to be a taxi driver. How was it for you?
Well, yeah, crazy as it looked. Yeah, it was absolutely bonkers, to be honest. There was a scene in the film, isn't there, where I actually hit a fellow taxi driver's car, and that was real. So yeah, that actually happened.
Were the people you were picking up actors or just random people?
They were off the street, weren't they? You can say that. Yeah,
were they nervous?
We just we managed to get. We had a fixer with us, and he just managed to help us find randoms on the street, and it was literally just driving around. They'd get back in the car.
It looked very real,
carry
yeah.
on, and then drop them off, and yeah, it was actually exactly what it was. Yeah.
Amazing. So Ron and his mom, I mean, the situation wasn't very easy between them, right? How was the situation between you guys off screen? Did you have to stay in character and be very nasty to each other?
No, we had a great relationship. We actually had a natural chemistry, actually, the first time we sort of read with each other. Alberto brought us into a room, and it was the first time we met, and yeah, it was actually quite a natural thing that happened between me and Kierston.
The first time that we met, we did a little rehearsal in which I asked them to sing Blowing Bubbles. They both sang terribly badly, and then I thought, oh my god, they are perfect. They work
And the single will be out soon.
well, not this one, the other one.
So I have a quick question. Can you tell us a little bit about your moustache, Tommy?
Oh yeah, my moustache. Yeah, it's not our choice. It's not our choice whatsoever. I don't really want to walk around like this. I'm doing a World War I film at the moment, so yeah.
And who are you doing that film with?
Sam Mendes is the director.
There we go. Next big star, yeah.
Teaming up with Steven Spielberg. Do you know Steven Spielberg? Yeah.
Moving on to Matt. So this is the second film that you've done a cinema release for. How do you find the experience, and why do you think it's important for independent filmmakers?
Yeah, it's incredibly hard, and thank everyone here for coming, because it just shows that independent film is still alive, which is great. But it is incredibly hard, and especially getting a distributor or another partner behind to help is even harder. But we've had a fantastic team. We all pulled in everything. We did all of us and more of the team in the audience as well. Just pulled in and thought, right, wait there, let's do exactly what we did in the first one, but a bit bigger.
What is the cinema run that you're doing? Which cities are you going to go to?
All right, so this is the first screening. We're screening again tomorrow, and then we go to Glasgow, Liverpool, Manchester,
Peterborough, Chelmsford on Sunday. Pinewood Studios, that's going to be a really exciting one.
What's more exciting is these two are doing a little tour on their own, which is going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be like
I Love My Mum too.
yeah, just Alberto and Dom in a car together, going all around the country, just makes me laugh. But there we go. But no, it's incredibly difficult and but incredibly rewarding. So if anyone is thinking about doing a film, I would definitely encourage to be as involved as much as you can.
And hire us to get it off the ground.
Yeah, well, no, don't. It's very
Is there
hard.
any particular piece of advice you would give to upcoming filmmakers in terms of if they want to do a cinema run?
I think being more involved, even though it's harder and just more challenging, being more involved, you get the passion behind it. And I think getting the passion behind it, you work harder, you get more things off the ground, and just do it. Enjoy it, I think.
Just do it, everyone. Yeah, good.
Do it. Yeah, do it.
So Alberto,
You got Tommy, it's fine. You just have this guy in it, and look at it, he lights it up.
how did this all start for you? This story, the cheese, the journey. Like, where did the inspiration come from? Where did you film begin?
I guess I was drunk. I don't know. I can't remember. It was, in fact, I was working in a different script, a movie called 5 Idiots, a heist movie, and I was writing two characters, a mother and a son, called Ron and Olga. And I liked them so much that I thought I'm going to take them out of that script and put them in their own movie. And that became I Love My Mum, the beginning of I Love My Mum.
And the ending was quite unexpected. Like, how did that come into your mind? Like, what was the process behind that?
I always knew I had to free Ron. And the only way to free him was either I kill him or I kill her. Obviously, I wasn't convinced that Ron was a Catholic, so he may not go to heaven afterwards. So then I decided that maybe she should be the one run over. But we had, different alternative endings. We had a very happy ending, and somehow it didn't click. We tried with the possibility of the bus running over Tommy, but that was too cruel, so we went with what you saw. But I mean, you can never kill a mother, so you can still hear her at the very end. Oh! So, she's still alive.
So Tommy, what was the most challenging scene or part of the experience for you?
I'd have to say Morocco, to be honest. It was a bit too chaotic for me. I like comfort. It wasn't very comfortable. It was too hectic. We literally plugged in the middle of Morocco and you put out a camera in Morocco and sort of, all hell breaks loose. So, yeah, Morocco.
Yeah, because when we were shooting in Morocco, it wasn't just one place. We were actually taking the journey that they take. And also when we were shooting in Spain, it was in the coast, in Benidorm, in the mountains, in one part and another. So each scene, in a way, is shot in a different place.
Am I right that you had a good time buried in the sand?
Yeah, great time. Yeah, that was hard as well because that was after about an hour. You're numb. Do you know what I mean? You're just sitting there and you're numb. You're like, oh, when's this ending?
How about
get through it, Albert.
floating in the ocean?
Yeah, that was nice.
That was nice?
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, it was one of the better parts. Yeah.
Alex, I have another question for you. So there are a few stunts in the film, like the car falling out and obviously the bus scene. How did you go about making those happen? Was it difficult? Or?
We had a really good stunt team with us. Where Tommy was hanging outside the window, that was in Tilbury. And Tommy, I'll give it to him. He'll just do anything. And we just said, "We're going to do this. Do you want to give it a go?" And he's like, "Sure."
Until I was up there.
Yeah,
oh my god.
They literally came up for the day and they just put him up the top of the roof and then just dangled him over the side. We went for a coffee and
So they, you were scared for real.
Yeah, there's no acting there.
I have a quick question. Everyone's favourite cheese?
I don't even eat cheese. I hate it. Everyone who knows me, I hate cheese. I really do as well.
How did you end up getting chased by the police as well in the film? Like, what's the story behind that?
For me? when we were chased by the police on different occasions, when we were shooting in the fountain, it's the biggest fountain in Marrakesh, in the biggest square in the entrance of the old town, and obviously it's got cameras everywhere. So we saw the police coming, and the fixer in Morocco said, "Everybody run," and we ran. Then when we were in Tangier, which is where it happens, the Ron becoming a taxi driver. When we were there, basically we realized that he forgot his driving license in England. So we were stopped by the cops again at one point. They asked for the driving license, and the only thing he had was he was able to get a WhatsApp or something of a photograph of his driver. Yeah, but
And we open this up to the audience. Has anyone got any questions? You in the front row.
I think that's one of the funniest, most amazing films I've seen. I think they're all brilliant. I mean, I've done a director's course as well. I mean, independent directors make better films, they're better directors. I've said that for a long time, and again, I've just seen it again. It is true. I mean, I think you're all amazing. I love the film. It was funny.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've written something I want to make into a film. But you're all brilliant. It's an amazing film. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any questions on that?
Any other questions in the at the back there? Can someone? Perfect.
Hiya, about 20 feet away, there's a zebra crossing in Tilbury, so if you use that, Mum still be alive? Although you did say she was, well maybe she was hurt quite a bit actually, but there you go. Sorry. I'm from Tilbury, what can I say?
Thank you. Do you have a question?
Anyone at the back?
Okay, if you had a choice, would you rather die wearing a dressing gown or a really short green dress?
Is that for?
what's the design of the green one? Is it more like some...
Same as
Olga died? I don't know, I think the gown is more romantic. Yeah, just pink.
Okay, next question. Must be some questions. Somewhere. There we go. Fourth row, fifth row. No, it's past the microphone.
Okay. Hi, hopefully just a fairly easy one. Just want to thank you for the film. And I just want to know whereabouts in the Pyrenees did you, what was it indeed the Pyrenees when you were in the Pyrenees, and whereabouts in the Pyrenees were you?
It was in an area called El Pallars.
In where, sorry?
It's an area called El Pallars, which is Catalonia at the very, very end, near Andorra in a way.
Okay, yeah.
So we shot there. We never actually crossed the border into France, but we were practically there. So all that area, all those mountains, we shot there. It was funny because to get some of the shots, it required me and Fabio Paolucci, our DOP. Where is Fabio? Is not? Okay. Well, oh, it's here.
He's there.
You?
There.
I don't see. I don't see anything. It was us climbing mountains, trying to reach the points just to get a few seconds shot. So we were shooting all the time. We were shooting even when we had to take a ferry from Italy to Spain. We had the camera out. We have hours and hours of improv as well between Kierston and Tommy. And all of that part was shot Catalonia, North Catalonia in El Pallars.
Thank you. The next holiday destination.
Okay, we're going to name all the towns.
Okay. You over there?
No, it's over there.
Okay.
Hi. I was going to ask. So there was the film. Looking at the film, I think there's obviously a lot of challenging aspects to making the film. But what would you say was the most fun aspect of making it?
Who is that to?
Just all of you in general.
For me, the most fun aspect is this moment, is finishing it. And being able for you guys to watch it and hear some laughter. I mean, that's, it's been 3 years for all of us of incredible effort, just to put this bonkers thing together. At many points you wonder why the hell we are doing that. You should be putting your energy into doing something actually good for society. But it's sort of, it's our passion, I guess.
You get a mic down there on the fifth row.
So I absolutely loved it. I haven't laughed that much for a long time in seeing a film, and I see a lot of films. I just thought, could you elaborate a little bit on the fixer in Morocco? So it felt a bit like you might be shooting on the fly, but you had a fixer, but the fixer said run. So I was just wondering what your idea of a fixer on the ground was. Was this proper guerrilla filmmaking?
It was very guerrilla style.
I thought so,
in fact,
yeah.
our fixer was constantly arguing with us because we kept saying, no, we're going to do it, no, we're going to do it, no, you're not, no, you're not, yes, yes, we are, we're just doing it. And then Alberto would just go off and do it whilst I'm still standing there
So I
arguing.
guess there's no permissions.
So
There's no such thing as a permission.
We did get some permissions for things, and the taxi, and yeah, there were a few places that we got, the markets where we had to, but a lot of it was guerrilla stuff.
Very, very, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, on the fourth row.
Fourth, sixth.
Thank you so much. It was such a wonderful film. So, to Alberto, did any of the experiences in the film, did they actually happen to you in real life when you were writing?
All of them, except the dog.
You want to elaborate on that?
Okay, there is always, when you're always writing about what you know, about your experiences. I've met once a couple like that. After my second divorce, I got checked out of my house. I ended up in Brighton, and I ended up with living for a year and a half in the floor in an inflatable bed with a couple that were like that. So that was one of the instigators of those two characters. That, as I said before, they appear first in a different script, and then I took them out and I did this one. But in a way, I'm Spanish, though I've been in this country for 30 whatever years. So put it this way, if there was a football match, I would support England, in case somebody wants to beat me up later, while I'm in Spain. But I always feel like a foreigner here, in the sense that I take a taxi and they say, oh, so are you now in a holiday? How many days are you going to stay? Are you visiting the palace? But when I go to Spain, the same thing happens. I'm also treated like from the outside. So I guess that sense of searching, of trying to find home, it's sort of is what it was in there. Some people think that the movie was written thinking about Brexit and stuff like that, but in fact the movie was written before, the first draft, before any of that happened. So it was really much more concentrating on that journey of trying to find a way home. And obviously the relationship between the two.
Thank you. Can I ask another question? Go on. The French waiter, am I right in saying it was the actor who was in Jean de Florette? He's a wonderful actor. Yeah, wonderful.
So our Q&A session, unfortunately, is coming to an end. We're being kicked out because there's another film happening after this. But before you go, our wonderful leading actress wants us to say a couple of words.
Thanks for hearing, everybody.
Hello. I just want to say I'm really sorry that I'm not up here, but I really hate questions and answers and things like that, but it's a bit too long for me. But I want to say thanks for all. I want to say thanks for coming along, and we've been promoting so much, and it's kind of paid off. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm really overdressed, but the reason I'm overdressed is because. No, I'm going to explain the situation. The reason I'm overdressed is because I get a free dress if I wear it. That's why.
Just before we leave, everybody, we could ask one small favour for you. If you could all go on IMDb and give the film a good rating. It's massively important for independent films. Give it a nice little rating, do a review. We might share some on social media. And a huge round of applause to our cast, producers and director.
We've got to get out of here, Ron. Get out of here!
No one, absolutely no one could part with you.
But my name's Martin, Ron Martin.
Which is probably pronounced Martin.
No, it's Martin. Ron Martin.
Ron Martin.
Ron Martin.
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 Yeah, Martin.
Martin.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.